Ronnieosullivan defeated 2011 champion Ding Junhui 6-3 at the Alexandra Palace on Sunday, keeping alive his hopes of winning a record-extending 8th Masters title. The 7-time world snooker champion Ronnieosullivan was briefly prevented from entering Alexandra Palace on Monday after a security guard misidentified him. In the opening round of the Masters, which pits the world's top 16 players against one another, O'Sullivan defeated Ding Junhui 6-3. The Rocket emerged victorious at the Ali Pali with a remarkable 147 break from 2011 champion Ding. Although O'Sullivan can now look forward to quarterfinal clash against the winners of Neil Robertson's match with Barry Hawkins, he was worried about getting into the Ali Pali on Monday. That's because the security guard had no idea who he was. The hilarious incident was filmed by Eurosport. "Can I make sure you're on the list?" asked the security guard. When asked for the name on the list, the 7-time Masters champion said, "I'm playing today at 1 o'clock. Do you want to let me in?" Before allowing O'Sullivan inside, the security guard insisted he needed to make sure you're on the list first. "If I'm not on the list, does that mean I can't go in?" O'Sullivan chuckled. The security officer reassured him that everything would be all right and that he would obtain authorization. "Are you sure?" O'Sullivan smiled cheekily as he asked. "I have to play in 5 minutes, so hurry up. I will be running late. I'm going to lose the match, they're going to dock me. That's all. My sweetie will then despise me. And the end of the world is near." Thankfully, O'Sullivan was only held back for a minute or so and the whole world didn't end. As he drove into the car park laughing, he joked. He was under a bit of pressure there. Despite O'Sullivan's victory at the Masters, it was Ding who dominated the headlines for his maximum break. Only 3 players in the history of the Masters has achieved a 147. Kirk Stevens in 1984, Marco Fu in 2015 and Ding in 2007 and now 2024. Luckily, the world didn't end and O'Sullivan was only held back for about a minute. He said, laughing, as he pulled into the parking lot, he was under a bit of pressure there. Even though O'Sullivan won the Masters, Ding's maximum break garnered the most attention. In the history of the Masters, only 3 players have ever shot a 147. Ding in 2007 and 2024, Kirk Stevens in 1984, and Marco Fu in 2015. Ding was never out of position once on the 147. "His cue ball control is better than anyone else," said O'Sullivan. "He's a delight to watch. I am envious of the way he does that." Ding added, "I had a lot of chances at the start of the match but I messed up. After the interval I didn't think I would play that well. To make a maximum was amazing. It has been a long time since I felt like that. Early on in the break, the way the balls were, I thought I had a chance. Ronnie was playing so well, he was winning frames in one visit."